Hello and welcome. My name is Lawrence Collier and I am the Head of Curriculum for A-Levels here at the Eastbourne campus, and I'll be taking you through the Science, Psychology and Criminology presentation today. Here's the team. So at the Eastbourne campus we have Shaminara Malik, who is a psychology lecturer. She studied experimental psychology at the University of Sussex, and she also did a PGCE at the University of Sussex as well. And she also has a master's in education from the University of Chichester. And over the years, she's had the opportunity to teach science, psychology, and BTEC health and social care. She's really happy to have joined the college, and she's been with us from September 2019, and she is doing a fantastic job. We also have Vasuki Tambiraja. She is a science lecturer, completed her PhD in organic chemistry before joining the college in 2017. Her background is in research and development and working with pharmaceutical companies, and she's taught at University College for many years, so she's got lots of experience to share with you. We also have Craig Kenny. He's a physics lecturer, and Craig has taught physics A-level and BTEC applied science at FE colleges and schools for the past decade. The last three years at East Sussex College Group across Eastbourne and Lewis campuses. Prior to that, Craig was a science journalist, so it's a really broad range of experience that he brings to the table there. Finally, we have Rosie Briffett, and she is a chemistry lecturer. She completed a master's in chemistry with a specialism in analytical chemistry before completing a PGCE in 2015. She started teaching at the college in 2016 and is now teaching chemistry across Eastbourne and Lewis campuses. And she brings a wealth of experience there. So with a highly qualified team with a great deal of experience, we can really support you, and their passion, determination, unwavering support will make the difference in your everyday studies and give you the confidence to excel. So we'll start off looking at BTEC Science. The Science BTEC provides you with a wide range of skills from analysis and evaluation, which is important in many careers, not just science. The practical elements are embedded within the course and accelerate your skills and abilities with a wide range of equipment not seen in other science-based qualifications, making you uniquely placed to enter academia at a higher level. So you could go straight into higher education with good grades or scientific employment. So the entry criteria for this subject is at least grades 5 in double science and a grade 5 in maths. In year 1, you'll explore the structure of atoms, reactivity and cell functions assessed via an exam. You'll also explore titrations, chromatology, and apply practical skills through conducting a scientific investigation. Human regulation and reproduction, along with genetics and genetic engineering, also feature alongside DNA techniques. In year 2, it just gets busier with the production and uses of substances in industry, thermal physics, materials and fluid flow, and it also looks at contemporary issues in science, with all of the above assessed by 2 separate exams. You also study human physiology and musculoskeletal, lymphatic and digestive systems. Infections and diseases are very topical at the moment, along with microbiology techniques are also studied, and medical physics such as scans and treatments and radiology top off year 2, which is full of variety, as I'm sure you would agree. So after your course, you've got the skills and experiences that will be applicable to a wide range of careers, and they're often invaluable to employers and degree courses. Previous students have gone on to study marine biology, forensics, and some have gone on to careers such as working with the police or in midwifery. So what's unique about our courses? Well, we've mentioned about using the equipment that is uncommon in the education industry. So unlike other courses, you'll try all sorts of different stuff. Individual modules with minimal exams mean that the course is tailored to the expertise of the teachers involved, meaning that you can benefit from their unique experience while still allowing you to access a wide range of topics from different disciplines. So moving on now to psychology and criminology. So this is where you'd start your journey into the world of the 2 topics, learn about personalities, behaviors and decision-making, all influenced and how they are influenced, and the consequences and the differences between different human beings. The course entry criteria for level 3, both psychology and criminology, you will need to have a minimum of grade 4 in English at language and a grade 4 in science. And in terms of what you'll study, within the psychology BTEC that we offer at Eastbourne, you'll study the psychological approaches and applications which will be examined, exploring the foundations of psychology and their relevance to contemporary society. You'll also conduct psychological research, developing knowledge, understanding, and skills in the scientific process. In year 2, you'll explore 2 topics in more depth, drawing on your year 1 knowledge. Health psychology, which is an exam, 2 hours, looking at behaviors such as smoking, and an introduction to psychopathology, looking at the mental health and possible explanations along with treatment. Criminology, on the other hand, you'll be looking at the changing awareness of crime, developing an understanding of the different types of crime, and exploring the complexity of behaviours and social implications of such crimes and criminality. Quite a tongue twister. Criminological theories enables you to gain an understanding of why people commit crime, and crime scene to courtroom will provide you with an understanding of criminal justice system from the moment a crime has been identified to the verdict. In crime and punishment, you will apply your understanding of the previous topics to evaluate the effectiveness of social control to deliver criminal justice policy. So what can you do after those courses? Well, possible career areas include criminology, forensic psychology, probation, health and social care, and sports psychology. It's highly recommended that you research what the university would require from you prior to selecting either of the courses, purely because some universities will have different entry criteria and different combinations that you need to be aware of. So what's unique about our courses? Well, with the psychology and criminology, it helps develop employability skills in the 3 main categories. So cognitive and problem-solving skills, so using critical thinking, approaching non-routine problems and applying expert and creative solutions, using systems and technology. You'll develop your interpersonal skills, so you'll work on communication, working collaboratively, negotiating and influencing, as well as self-presentation, and your intrapersonal skills, so self-management, the adaptability and resilience, which are key things that employers will be looking out for. You'll also develop transferable HE skills, so higher education skills, so the ability to learn independently, the ability to research actively and methodically, and the ability to give presentations and be active group members. So it's quite unique in the way it encourages the application of psychological and sociological principles and theories to different situations, where you can benefit from opportunities for deep learning, and you'll make connections amongst the units and select areas of interest for detailed study. How will you study and what's the space like? Your studies will take place in a variety of locations, for example, lessons in the classroom, lab for the sciencey-based stuff, or field-based if out on a trip. The aim is to make the courses as engaging as possible, and part of that is through promoting collaborative opportunities within lessons and creative approaches from the teachers. In terms of student life, there's many resources at your fingertips at the Eastbourne campus, whether it's the physical resources such as books or sports facilities or the gym, or the digital resources and great careers support. We also have a wellbeing team on hand to support with any pastoral needs, and with numerous themed events throughout the year to promote awareness of different causes, the campus is really a busy place. You can enrol on any of the sports academies, which include women's netball, men's and women's football, so 2 separate academies there, as well as a Wednesday afternoon sports slot with other sports activities on offer. Are there any additional costs? Well, there are no course fees directly associated that you have to pay upon enrolment at this point. However, it's recommended that you put some funds aside, ready to purchase textbooks and pay for any trips if required. It's also recommended that you purchase lever arch files, notepads with dividers, and a full set of stationery, and a scientific calculator if you're going to be doing the Science BTEC. You can set up payment plans for your course, as well as being able to access specific grants for assistance with funding. In terms of our plans for September, the government guidance is changing on a weekly basis at the moment, and it's currently they're aiming for a full delivery. However, we'll make sure that what we're doing is based upon what's going on at that time, and putting student and staff health and safety at the top of our list of importance. So what I'd recommend is that you're prepared and you have your home study area set up and you have all the resources that you need at home. But hopefully we can go with plan A, which will be having you all back in together. If it means that we need to switch to any remote learning, we have the resources to be able to do that, and you will be able to deliver live lessons and a mixture of different mediums. So that's the end of the presentation on the sciences, psychology and criminology. So thank you for listening to me waffle through that. If you have any Q&A or any questions for the Q&A, then we're about to switch to that now. Thank you very much for your time.